Hello, viewers. It's time for Makgeolli Talk. Time for me to talk with you about delicious Korean rice wine, makgeolli. And today's topic is Godubap. Godubap is special. That's what I'm going to talk about today. Why is Godubap the preferred method for preparing rice for brewing? If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button and subscribe, and please share this video wherever it is appropriate. I really appreciate the help in spreading the word about rustic Asian rice wine, especially makgeolli. What you're seeing here is Godubap, steamed rice, usually sweet rice, that's fully cooked but still a little bit hard. Almost all makgeolli recipes involve Godubap, and it's not just Korean rice wine. Chinese and Japanese rice wine also involve steamed rice. So it seems like there's something in common here. And why is that the case? Why is steamed rice the preferred method when brewing? The reason I'm bringing this up is because home brewers are often tempted to prepare the rice in a rice cooker instead of steaming it. And hopefully by the end of this video, you'll know why steaming the rice is preferred. Godubap is special. Let's get into the reasons. First of all, steamed rice has a consistent and low moisture content. Rice cooked in a rice cooker is a lot wetter. And there's a few reasons why a low moisture content is better for brewing. Remember that the process of brewing makgeolli involves simultaneous saccharification and fermentation. And that's simultaneous conversion of starch to sugar and conversion of sugar to alcohol. So both of these processes are happening at the same time. How does low moisture content help? When you're preparing makgeolli, you're going to be mixing the cooked, cooled rice with nuruk and water. And the enzymes in the nuruk dissolve in the water. And if the rice is relatively dry, it's going to absorb the water along with the enzymes. And if the rice was too wet, then it wouldn't absorb the enzymes this way. So the low moisture content should improve the saccharification process. It should improve the process of converting starch to sugar. Now, I haven't verified this experimentally, but that's what I think is happening. I think that is the main reason why Godubap is the preferred method. And the low moisture content of steamed rice, it also allows for more flexibility for multi-stage recipes. It means you can have a wetter stage at the beginning and use Godubap at the end, and that'll balance out the overall rice to water ratio. So for example, you can have a stage at the beginning with juk or bambak, which is a wetter rice preparation method. And then later on, you can add and by the way, the juk and bambak, saccharification is going to work well on those preparation methods because the rice is a powder. But it's not a good, if you just use juk or bambak, you don't get a good flavor in the end. So it is important to use Godubap in a later stage, but it allows flexibility in selecting some different rice preparation methods earlier on. So that's the first reason to use steamed rice, a consistent and low moisture content that will improve saccharification and allow more flexibility in recipes. Godubap is special. Another reason for steaming the rice is uniformity. Even in a rice cooker, the rice at the bottom is different than the rice at the top. Steaming the rice is a way to be more consistent. And along with that, it also gives more scalability. You can steam more rice at once in your kitchen than you can cook in a rice cooker. For example, I have a 10-cup rice cooker. According to the manual, it's only rated to cook 1 kilogram of sweet rice at once. On the other hand, if I'm steaming the rice, even if I'm using my bamboo steamer, just an ordinary bamboo steamer, 2 layers, it can steam almost 3 kilograms of rice at once. You can steam a lot more rice than it would be possible to cook in a pot without the bottom getting burnt. Even though a modern rice cooker can cook rice uniformly, it just can't scale up as much. And traditionally, if you had to choose between cooking rice in a pot or steaming it, the uniformity and scalability advantages of steamed rice explain why you would want to do that instead of boiling it. That helps explain why it's traditionally preferred. Godubap is special. And steamed rice is just easier to work with. Sweet rice cooked in a rice cooker is very sticky. It's going to be hard to work with. It's going to stick to your cloth, your tools, your hands. It's going to be hard to move from one place to another. So the sweet rice cooked in a rice cooker is difficult to work with. Whereas the steamed rice, even though it's sweet rice, it's not that sticky, and I'm able to pick it up and move it around, and each grain of rice is separate. There's individual grains of rice. It's not all melted together, and that's important as well for being able to mix it properly with the nuruk and water. The fact that the individual grains are still present in the steamed rice. So that's important. So steamed rice is easier to work with. Godubap is special. These were my thoughts about why Godubap is recommended for brewing. Why you should steam your rice instead of using a rice cooker. The low and consistent moisture content, the uniformity, scalability, and the fact that it is easier to work with. That's why I think Godubap is special. Hope you found this interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please stay tuned for a new rice wine brewing video every week. Thank you for watching. Godubap is special.